No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it. What's going on, brother?
Yo,
hey, welcome
up,
to the
right?
Better is Possible podcast, man. This is Luce. You looking like, what's the name from Friday?
Bro, relax, bro. Golly. Whoa.
That boy took him out, bro. Looking like Chris Tucker from Friday. What's going
on? Golly, relax. Not even, we ain't even been on for 2 seconds. So
hey, bro, it's all love, man. It's all love. Hey.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, doing good, bro. Doing good. Had a nice little workout, chill.
Dope.
Yeah. Had a pretty good day, man. But I got some topics. Of discussion today, man. How's everything going your way? How's the family?
Everything's good, man. Family's good. I'm happy, man. I'm happy to be here.
There you go. Hey, blessed and not stressed.
Yeah.
But yeah, hot topic.
Bad people. He done started early. What in the world is going
I posed the question, man.
Yeah,
and we're gonna jump straight into it. The hot topic right now of the discussion is Georgia and Florida both opening up.
Right.
Both opening up. Like, how do you put that into, like, when's the right time to open up? Are we making the right move? Should people really be out here, going crazy like that, or is this going to cause even more of a problem? What's your take, bro?
I think it's a problem because I think it shows America's true colors, right? It shows that we're focused on money. We like these businesses are going they're going under, and we got to stop that. We got to, you know what I'm saying? Economically, it's the right thing to do, but I mean, if you care about people, like, then no, it's completely wrong. They even said, only 2 to 3% of the children in school are gonna die. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a weird thing to say.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, economically, that's just, I mean, it's cool, but nah, not when we're talking about people dying.
Very much.
I mean, better as possible.
Or
go to Flint.
You put that in perspective where you're like, all right, they're openly saying, hey, we know people gonna die, but that's kind of how that's kind of how it's going. Hey, we know people gonna die, but
the
money, like the saying, money make the world go round, like, is so relevant now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes more sense as a child growing up. You like, money make the world go around. It's part of a rap song. I don't know, maybe it do make the world go round. But now you starting to see, like, oh yeah, when money stop, oh yeah, the world, hey, that thing got to keep on going.
Yeah,
the money got to keep on going. So to put people's lives, people's families, and everybody at harm's way, because even the numbers that you're pulling, you're still showing that they're not decreasing at an alarming rate. Like you might see some decrease, but they're still rising at an alarming rate. People still dying. We don't have a cure for it, but yet we're going to say, hey, we got to get this money, so go ahead and open up the beach. Go ahead and open up Georgia.
It's sad, bro.
And the place like, they're talking about opening, it's like, are you really going to generate that much revenue? I mean, in Georgia,
all the places they talking about opening are full of germs. Like, I'm not trying to sit next to nobody at the damn movie theater. I'm not trying to go to nobody gym where they sweating out. They don't clean the equipment already. I'm not trying to be sitting on nobody else's sweat. And I damn sure ain't trying to go to no beach and be butt ass naked just so I can catch every germ out there, bro.
I don't know what beaches you go to.
I mean, less clothes, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I ain't trying to be out there. I ain't trying to get caught up like that. Nah, at all. Hey, come join us at Better as Possible, bro, the pod. Or hit up Flint. Flint.hatchet. And be careful with them T's, because...
Very much so. If you didn't know, now you know. All right. So, you say, I mean, even I was just having a conversation not too long ago, and it was more so like, you think about the places that were already getting bad scores when it comes to like their health and safety, and now we're about to reopen it. It ain't like they gonna get A's overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They're not gonna get A's overnight. So you're still putting yourself at more of a risk to be like, I'm gonna go over here, whether it's getting your hair done, your nails done, you trying to go to.
Yeah.
Why would you put yourself at that risk?
Yeah, that
just to get the dollar bill, man.
It's crazy. What's even worse is that
true story, like, bro. Root of all evil.
He make it seem like he didn't consult with any of the other mayors in Georgia.
No conversation.
Like Keisha Bottom, she's like yeah. I talked to, matter of fact, she was like, yeah, I talked to the other mayor in Augusta, and yeah, we both had no recollection of, we both had no idea he was going to do this. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
The mayor in Savannah as well is like, I'm disgusted with the move that he made. So it's just more so like,
yeah,
who were you consulting with? Was this a team effort, or was this you just being greedy?
Right.
And if that's the case, like, how do we hold him accountable for that? Because if it continues to get worse, like, what do you do?
Yeah, man. I mean,
for me and mine, man, I'm staying in the house, man. I
mean, he already in a position. He already won. You know what I'm saying? Again. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? What can we do besides like dodge all interactions between humans?
Boss moves, bro. He made a boss move, and he should be the one to be like, you're fired right now, because that right there is ridiculous. Hey, man, I don't know why he's sitting up.
Yeah, I don't know why he put them hearts on there, but
right. Hey, bro.
That nigga got some fat thumbs, bro. You gotta be careful.
Man, bro. Hey, your Twitter fingers messing up. It's all love, bro.
Ray said, it's gonna get worse. It's a setup. Yeah, it definitely is, bro.
It feels like it.
It's definitely a setup. It's definitely gonna just make more people sick. It's gonna have us all like going to hospitals. They're not gonna have enough equipment. And more old people and young people are gonna die. Alan, what's popping, bro? I'm at the Better Is Possible podcast. If you can check over there.
So, what does it look like to be the new in a sense?
What you mean? The new?
Like, what is the?
Oh, you mean like
the new way of living? Like, what is that
normal?
Like, because if we're completely honest with each other, like, the world will never be the same after this moment.
Why do you say that?
We're living in a time in history that's going to be written in history books. It will never be the same after this. Just like a world war, just like a plague or something like that. This is one of those things that's going to be in 2020. This happened. It stopped the whole world. It didn't just affect America. It affected the whole world. Yeah. And therefore, this is why things are done this way now. So what does that new look like?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for your family, you're saying, all right, you guys, you experience some things, and you're saying, hey, from here on out, Logan, this is the way we do things because this.
Okay, so I got an email today from work.
Okay.
It was like, it's mandatory to wear a mask. So it's like, and that, you know, they was like, yeah, we'll supply the mask, but if you out here, like, you gotta wear a mask. So is that even what we doing? We might have been ahead of the curve, bro, because we doing this social podcast where we're not next to each other. We kind of just like video. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at my iPhone like, I was like, niggas don't FaceTime niggas. Bro, this has been the most FaceTime I've ever pause. But this has been the most like I've been using my iPhone FaceTime.
Somebody help
like,
this man.
You know what I'm saying? Every day I'm FaceTiming my dad. He don't know how to work it. It's like it's like crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
Like you say, people gotta stop with those gloves. Yes, you got the gloves, you got the mask, and you're saying, all right, well, you're working at a hospital. You're working at a school at a hospital, and you're saying, all right, well, that's going to be the new norm. That it doesn't matter what position you have, you still have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you're doing, you have to wear a mask. Period. That's just moving forward.
Yeah.
Never in your life did you imagine that you would have to be wearing a mask all the time when you work.
Right. Exactly.
That's part of your uniform now.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you I look at sporting events and concerts and whatever the summer was supposed to look like.
Mm-mm.
Now we going to the digital. You saw Teddy Riley and Babyface pretty much broke Instagram the other day with I had to watch it on Lil Duval's thing. I couldn't even get in the club, bro. I couldn't even get in the club.
Dang, yo.
But is that going to be the new concerts? Like, are we going to be paying to watch them online and just experience it in the house?
Yeah.
How does that work?
That's for damn sure how we should start watching movies.
Oh, movies? Yeah, movies got changed.
Yeah, that's dead. Like, I'm
They're
not
going straight to streaming.
Theater, bro. He said gloves are on the ground everywhere, man, and that's like the easiest way to like spread germs. With those gloves, you go in, you touching all the groceries and shit. You touching the cart with the gloves. You
touching your money.
Touching
the money. Somebody else.
Touch your doorknob. Like,
and everybody got it.
Concerts on OnlyFans. Yeah, well, yeah. Some other shit on there too.
He said no joke. He made sure one time for her. No joke.
Nah, seriously. Even Erykah Badu kind of changed the game with how she was doing her concerts. She was doing concerts like in her bedroom and shit, had a whole band in there. And I think you could like pay a couple dollars and get in and basically like check out her concert. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a cool way for artists to like stay relevant and make a little bit of change. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's more of an intimate session, but
that's special.
It's special.
50,000 people just watching you go.
One more time.
I said 50,000 people just watching you go. You know what I'm saying? They make it feel like it's just you. We on TV talking like it's just you and me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of special.
It's more so. What he said.
Oh, she cashed out. He said, I'm dying to see her books on these 3 concerts. Yeah, she's cashing out.
Yeah. She was, like you said, she was already ahead of the curve. She had already made a boss decision, and now it's becoming relevant, and now people are going to have to respect that, because you say, I don't want to put if you're an artist, I don't want to put myself, my crew, and anybody else at harm's way by getting all these people together. Also, I don't want my fans to be sick and whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Because of me. I don't want to put that on me by saying, hey, I told everybody to come to this concert venue, and then half the concert got sick.
Right.
They gonna put that on your name. They putting smut on your name. Because I went to so-and-so concert, and now, you know, so therefore you may be looking at a lot more online concerts, a lot more intimate, you know, sessions like that.
Yeah.
That's what the new might look like.
Yeah, the new norm.
The new norm. Dang.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Nah, you right.
Oh, bro, don't do it like that now. Don't do it like that.
He said, damn, homecoming might be on live. Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
I'm not going nowhere near it this year.
Yeah, Savannah State, I'm sorry. I had great intentions, but I don't think I'm gonna make it out there this homecoming.
Yeah, and article just came out talking about people in China have been getting sick twice. So you can catch this shit twice.
But it makes me to believe that it's just like the flu. There's different strands of it.
Yeah.
What makes it even worse, because finding a vaccine for something like that's moving at such a rapid pace is even harder to do.
Yeah.
That's worse than chickenpox, bro.
Bro, I don't want to get sick twice, bro.
You good on that? You learned your lesson.
I'm super straight on that.
Understood, man.
Super straight. I'm working remotely. No, bro. Don't stay 6 feet away from me, bro.
or there can be some issues, right?
Yeah,
we can move some furniture if you don't abide by those rules.
Trying to lie about their numbers with everything. Who knows how it's really been? Nah, for real.
But I think everybody's lying about their numbers, honestly.
Yeah, we probably lying too. Matter of fact, they said more people. They said less people were actually sick than their numbers actually said. So our numbers are really lower than what the media projected. So I think they said the CDC was lying about their. Well, matter of fact, you know Rizza Islam. So he basically, this is where I got it from. He basically was like, yeah, the CDC was lying about their numbers, making it heighten it so they can like push the vaccine and get approved for certain things and shit like that. So I don't know, you know, take
it's
it
just more so you have to, one thing for certain, be mindful, do your own research, know for yourself. Don't just take advice or don't just take it for whatever the news is saying, because the news is saying a lot of different things. So more so do your research for you and your family. Understand the good, the bad, and the ugly of all of that's going on, because it could be a smokescreen for what's, you know, for, hey, we're just trying to push a vaccine that's going to make somebody else tons of money. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, how we gonna do our research? Nigga, we ain't got the papers.
No, I'm talking about, man, there's tons of information out here. I saw your face. I was like, why is he looking at me like that?
That's what's so messed up about it. They just telling us stuff. They just telling us whatever. But we just got to be like, all right, well, I guess.
I think the point that I'm trying to make is more so like, don't get too lost in the sauce with all the media hype.
Yeah, okay.
You need to do your research for yourself. Know for yourself. Google, sit down. You got time? Like, Google, research what's really going on. You saw how Lucy was looking at me. Hey, yo, he looked like, bro, what? That was a meme right there. Like, bro, what is you talking about? Do your own research. Know for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't just take those words at it.
That's just a trigger word. Like, that's just a trigger phrase, bro. Like they just telling us whatever, and we just gotta kind of just take it with a grain of salt, like, and just keep washing our damn hands, I guess.
This joker here, bro. This joker here. Yes, definitely wash your hands. You should have been doing that since like elementary school. But
yeah, straight up.
You haven't, I hope it's become routine. From episode 10, we talked about routines. That needs to be a part of your routine.
Straight up.
Wash your hands. Yeah.
Wash your damn hands, cuz.
Shoot. Straight up. But moving past that, last episode we touched base on how China was treating the Africans in China, man. They were kind of evicting them, they're booting them out, they're being completely racist. And you said something very valid.
What I said?
You said, man, Africa gonna turn up on them. And I was like, yeah, you think so? I kind of was in denial. I ain't gonna lie. Because if you go back to episode 2, and I kind of said, nah, I don't think so. He said, bruh, man, I started doing my research and checking out Google.
Yeah.
And Africa's been booting them Chinese people up out of there.
Yeah, that's
will
sad.
That cause so much friction that it becomes? I mean, I don't know if they go into war or anything like that. But what do you think the outcome would be? Because they're a big trading. Both of them, they're both big in trading. So how does that affect their movements and their relationships, and ultimately affecting everybody else's relationships?
It don't.
Okay.
It don't affect nothing because Africa takes China's money to build their stadiums and roads. China takes Africans' oil to and that I don't want to just throw out numbers, but it's a pretty large amount that's being used in fuel in China. So that's good business. So fuck that person to person small shit. I don't care if somebody's getting evicted like that. That's small change to, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on, which is Earth's problem is that I think money has become something that people just focus too much on as opposed to the people, you know?
Okay.
That's why they said 2 or 3% the children are gonna die, like, and
They
we
don't
just
care.
like cool with that, like, no, those are pretty good numbers. Like, no,
That's
bro, those are kids dying. Like, we're
right,
talking about children dying right now in 2020 in America. Like, that's insane.
right. And for them to be like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah, just like, yo,
That's okay.
no, it's not. It's not. But
So
yeah,
ultimately, no effects, no huge effects on the surrounding when it comes to how they're treating each other. You just
nah,
say, hey, that's just a beef that they're gonna have. Hopefully, it straighten things out, but that's
yeah,
just a beef that they're gonna have right now, and
that's
that's
just
gonna be
yeah, that's just like small. They're gonna be for a little bit, and then things go back to normal. You know what's most terrifying about this whole Corona spill
what's that?
is that people can have it and not have any symptoms. So everything that you could be doing to protect yourself, you could, like, I could come to you and then be exposed to that shit. I could be washing my hands every day, you know what I'm saying, wearing gloves, disposing of the gloves, sanitizer, wiping down everything, and
Mm-hmm.
then come to somebody who don't have no symptoms, and then boom, I got it. You know, that's the scary part, is that people can just be host. So what do we do besides get that shit?
Ultimately, stay your behind at home. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Watch these videos and concerts online.
Mm-hmm.
Pray.
I think we figured out what happened to the Mayans and the dinosaurs and the fucking dodo bird. I think we figured it all out. Dang. We just making room. We making room for whatever's next, bro.
Sad but true, right? Sad but true.
Pray
Like,
about it.
and
Yeah,
that could, yeah, you could pray. You can pray or prepare. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for the new norm. Make sure that you in a position that you're not the one who's being the next Mayan or the dodo bird or the dinosaurs. Because if you're not evolving with the change, you're gonna be loose change. You're gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be relevant. Nobody's
Yeah.
and just how they are talking about the kids. Think about how they feel about the elderly population. You say that
Oh,
2 and 3% of the kids could potentially die. You think about how they feel about people who, hey, you lived a good life, so you could ultimately be gone, and it's okay.
man.
That's tough because those people may not evolve with the new norm. They may not be able to do what the new norm consists of, and that's unfortunate.
I think that's the purpose of all of this. Is they keep throwing out this trigger word, depopulation, you know, but that's what it's really becoming. Even if it wasn't that, like, that's what it's becoming, because, you know, the elderly are dying. The people with ailments are dying. You know, before we know it, like, it's just gonna be athletes and and niggas with money. Hey, you know what's crazy?
I didn't see nothing funny about that, bro. I want to live, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I got come on.
Hey, you know what else is crazy about this?
What's that?
Is I remember when it first popped off, and then they went straight to the NBA players. That was like, yeah, I got it, but I ain't got no symptoms. And that shit got me thinking, like, oh, they don't got no symptoms because their immune system is, like, so strong. They're probably taking all type of supplements, and they don't feel nothing. They just good out here, like, but they're hosts. So we're literally, like, in a place where the strongest survive.
Sounds like a real bad scary movie.
And we're living in it. We're living in it.
Hey, this is definitely some Stephen King.
This is not what our topic was, bro. This got real dark, bro.
It did. Hey, we're gonna change the topic. We're gonna go to a commercial break soon. On to it next, though, man. We're done with coronavirus. Lusky has just brought a whole cloud over here, bro. Hey, live, pray, enjoy this time, man. Enjoy the time with your family. Enjoy this downtime. This is not to just preach on the negative.
Yeah.
Just be aware. Ultimately, be aware of what's going on, and ultimately, hey, make the best decision that's right for you. Georgia's opening up. Florida's opening up. make the decision that's right for you. Don't
So
just
that
do
means
it because
like,
everybody else is saying. Make the best decision for you. Don't
so
do it
that
because
means my
everybody else is
job,
saying.
like, like people's jobs is finna like be like, hey, yeah, we need you to come to work now. Like people finna have to start working.
That's tough. Make the best decision that's best for you.
That sucks, man.
So on to the next subject, Lucy, because that did get dark, man. But
yeah, man.
Y'all continue to live, pray, and pray for the best. Next subject, Lucy. God, dog, this
What we on
here. What you got on your mind over there, brother?
Let me see. So a while back, bro, I was talking to KP. Well, I don't know how we got on the subject.
If y'all don't know, KP is his wife.
His wifey. What's up, boo? So
wifey's name is Kelsey, but she goes by KP. Lucy been calling her KP ever since I met him. So just to give y'all a little background, that's his wife.
Yeah,
so
that's the
whenever
wife.
he's talking about KP, that's his wife.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Lucy.
So basically, me and her got on the topic of just like what women have to go through. And so like I was completely naive. Like I know women are great. I know like they get pregnant and they have to like have babies. Then they have to like breastfeed them and just do like, you know what I mean? But I didn't really realize like what everything that goes into it, as far as like their mental state, as far as their body changing, as far as them still wanting to be like for you to feel attracted to them, even though like they just had a baby and stuff. So I asked her like, yo, can you just write down just some ideas of what women have to go through when they basically have babies,
right?
And just so I can kind of get a perspective of what women have to deal with. So
right.
She was like, okay, to give birth to a baby, our bodies have been taken through traumatic experience of birthing our babies. Once we have them, we are focused on feeding them. Within minutes, we're focused on feeding them. So instincts kick in and we attempt to breastfeed. Now we are doing this while our bodies are starting the healing process. Like, she said, we haven't slept. We've labored for a while. We are beginning to finally eat. Yet we are kicking into high gear in order to feed our baby. And I think that's crazy just because it's like, okay, you just had a newborn baby and now everything you gotta do is freaking, and not to mention the pregnancy, the whole ordeal going through pregnancy.
True
You know what I'm
story.
saying?
Yes.
So she said, fast forward, we get home and prepare for a new normal, no matter if you have 1, 2, or 3 children. Once you have a child, your routine, your life, your normalcy changes. All at the same time, we are adjusting to healing our bodies, and we are still bleeding, nurturing, stitches, etc. And I forgot. I was completely oblivious to all of that.
Yes.
And this is like, and we're just talking about like a normal pregnancy. We're just talking about like everything went right. Not to mention like, if shit goes left, you know what I'm saying? The shit that you got to deal with. Okay, I haven't even mentioned our hormones, mental health. While our bodies are healing, so are our minds. For me in particular, I had a traumatic birth. Once we get into the rhythm of nursing our children, developing a routine, keeping them alive, it goes back to work. Now we have to adjust to yet another new normal. Whether we are breastfeeding or formula feeding, we have to come up with a routine. I breastfed, so I had to develop a whole routine for pumping while at work. And that's a whole nother uncomfortable thing. And knowing which fucking machine to buy and all, it's a lot. You know? And that requires a pump, cleaning supplies, storage means, etc. This also requires a conversation with your manager to take breaks when you need them, just to do this. And on top of that, like having somewhere to do it. You know what I mean? Like I would say out of all the buildings where we work, there's probably only one building that's like up to date that has a place for like lactation. Everywhere else, matter of fact, I can't even say what I was about to say because I don't think I'm even supposed to know that.
No.
But,
don't put yourself out there, bro.
Just know it's messed up for some people. Some people's jobs is really messed up. They have nowhere to go, and they have to just be accommodated. You know what I mean?
That's tough.
So yeah.
Dang. Hey, is that it? I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
Hey, thank you, KP, for sharing that. Thank you. Dang, that's deep. Because I mean, we're both fathers. We're both fathers, right?
Let me say something. To offset that, can you imagine the dude that's not there?
That's
Can
tough.
you imagine like a woman having to do that shit on her
all by herself,
or just a nigga just like not being up to par? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Us as dudes, we so fucking dumb that we just like
you said, we're oblivious to all of it.
You know what I'm saying? We just be out here. You know, just doing whatever. You know what I mean? People just whatever. And a woman would have to go through all of that, you know what I'm saying?
By themselves. And man, that's so much. We're gonna take this time right now. We're gonna just pause right quick. And I mean, just to the mothers, Better as Possible podcast, man. We want to thank you. We want to thank you for all that y'all do. Round of applause, man. Hey,
we're gonna have to repost this in May for Mother's Day.
No, we're gonna have another conversation for Mother's Day, but it's gonna get deeper, man. Once again, thank you, KP, for your perspective, and for the mothers. Once again, man, thank you all for what you've done for your children and the processes that you went through. Like you said, being a father and seeing all of that. I remember, like, when Nova was born, Nikki got like sick, you know what I'm saying? So we had to stay in the hospital a whole 7 days after Nova was born.
Oh my God.
We induced her labor, but then Nikki was in labor for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like it was sad to see, because it's like, dang, I can't do anything to help you.
Right.
No matter what I'm saying is, you got this. I rub your back. I can't do nothing to help you in this process, right?
Right.
And for those who don't know, like, I had a son with Reese, right? His mom situation. So going through there is going through the process, everything all exciting, all that, and then you get to a point, and then like you lose your child. So you think about that, like somebody was building all of that, going through all of that. I did all that hard work that KP just described as preparing to be a mother. And then when you get to, a certain point, there was a month before we were supposed to have them, and you lose it. How does that affect you, your body, your mental, all of that?
That's heavy, man.
You're saying, hey, I can't even look at myself the same way. Like, whereas no matter how much you tell KP or how much I tell Reese mom and Nova's mom, hey, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you got it. That's going in one ear and out the other, because what they see in the mirror, they don't see what we're seeing anymore. Yeah. They see, hey, I'm on the grind. I'm a mom. I don't look the same. My body's changing. I hope it gets back to what it used to be.
Yeah.
None of that stuff matters but this baby right here. Nothing else matters but this baby right here. So, I mean, that's tough.
Yeah.
And
also,
we can't be dumb no more. Let's not be dumb no more. Guys, don't be dumb. Right, don't be dumb, guys. Be dumb.
But that's the thing. It's something in us that just makes us like, okay, I don't know. So me and KP, we had to stay in the hospital probably an extra, maybe like 2 or 3 days. Mm-hmm. But I'm so self-centered that I found myself getting mad. Like, yo, I'm ready to go home. Like, we got to get the fuck. Let's go. Like, what are we still here for? You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to, like, okay, we want to just do more tests. Right. You know, and it's something that I need to start checking myself on, because I find myself thinking I'm doing the right thing, and then a light shines on me, and it's like, au contraire. Oh, yeah. It's like, dang, that was me being selfish, or you know what I mean? I thought I was complimenting you every day, and you know what I mean? And I was paying attention to certain things, but like, I'm not.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I need to step out of myself and really like pay attention to everything,
Right.
everything around me, because you know what I mean. If I miss something, then that's like a mark on me. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, you
I
feel me?
kind of feel where you're coming from, because
So
and that goes back to what you were saying. You're like, at times we're just oblivious. We're not paying. We think we're paying attention, but we're not really
we're
paying
not.
attention,
We're
and
not.
we're guilty. So I'm apologizing for both of us. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had some rough conversations with hey, God,
It's like I didn't even
thank
know
you.
that you like. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
That wasn't even something that I was thinking of. But I should have been thinking about that. Like I should have saw it through your eyes.
right,
You know what I mean? And that's something that I'm like really focused on working on, is to not just be one track, selfish minded. I'm trying
right.
to see things through her perspective. You know what I mean? Just so we can both like be better. When you
You
know
know
better,
better,
you
you
do
do better.
better. Real spit, yeah.
Hey, yo, thank you for that. When you know better, you do better. Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
but
Definitely.
okay. In that process, how do you manage like that? You know what I'm saying? Because you're married, y'all living together. My daughter lives in Charlotte with her mom. So it's hard to see different perspectives. No excuses being made. I try my best. I try to have open conversation, try my best to make sure that, I'm seeing it from her perspective. But even then, with us being so far apart at times, like I feel like there's always a disconnect. It's a short, not the conversations aren't as great as they should be. And most of the conversations just solely on our daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's the most
Yeah,
important. So
yeah, for sure.
being in your position where you're like, you get to see your wife every day. Like, how does that work with you gaining more perspective? Are you guys having more open conversations? Are you guys making time for you to, instead of it's all about baby girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you
Yeah.
manage all of that? And what processes are you putting in place to make sure that you're in a better space moving forward?
Um, hell yeah, I try to always be transparent. And sometimes it works in my favor, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. But we've known each other for so long that I feel comfortable to say anything. I might say anything. You know what I mean? And then have to pay for it later. But um, yeah, just being open. That's I think that's the main point that we have. That's the shit. That's damn near all we got, is just being open,
Mm-hmm.
expressing ourselves. When we feel something, tell me. Like, we got a hard. We the thing we deal with is like, she's very reserved. So if she's feeling the type of way, then she got to sit with it for a minute. She's a Taurus, so I don't know. They are stubborn, and
Hey
they
man,
hold grudges,
I don't want
and
no parts of this. This all
and
you.
I got a problem with, like, if I'm upset, I'm a Libra, so I'm balanced. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time I'm cool. If it's beef, then I'm a plot on you, but you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. But but she will like just kind of be silent for a while. So I have to like, hey, like, what's up? We good? You straight?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, like, she may tell me or she may not. I may have to figure it out. But communication is just something that, and I'll keep asking her, you know what I'm saying? Try to figure out what's going on, and just like, communication is everything for us.
Mm.
Because if you're not talking, then there's nothing
There's
being
no
fit.
progress being made.
Exactly.
True story. True
Yeah.
story, man. No,
But
go ahead.
go ahead.
You got it. Go ahead. Go ahead. What question you got?
But I would say, like, how is your relationship with your child's mother? Like, do y'all talk, or is it do you try to talk about anything besides the baby? Just like, do you just like, hey, how your day going? You good? Like, blah blah blah. Like, you need something?
Right.
Cash after you?
So with Reese's mom, like we're cool. We have good conversation at times. Very much. If something's on her mind, she's a deep thinker, so more so she'll shut down on me, and I gotta pick and pry. I'm a talkative person. Everybody can see that, so I want to go ahead and talk that thing out, right? With
Yeah, for
Nova's
sure.
mom, completely different because now she's very much short and sweet with me, because it didn't work out. Now we're co-parenting, we making our way with our daughter in different states and things of that nature. So
Right.
you may have a conversation, and I may try to spark a conversation like, hey, what's going on? Do you need anything? How's that? And it'll be short and sweet, but it get back to Nova. And I'm like, all right, well, I threw that jab out there. Let me try something else. Let's, let me throw this bait out here to see if I can, and at times you say, dang, I wish I had my friend back, because before we used to be able to talk before, but once life has changed, once there is another person in here that's the only thing that matters. Nova is the only one that matters. So our conversation, if they're not that great, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel the vibe is with her and I. If our conversations ain't that great, it sucks. But is Nova good?
Do you foresee that you guys will be able to be friends?
I pray, because I know that's important for my daughter. I want her to know that, even if mommy and daddy didn't work out, like, we love each other unconditionally. We just didn't work out in a relationship.
Yeah.
Your mom can call on me and depend on me for anything, vice versa. When it comes to raising you, there won't be splitting. Well, mom does it this way, dad does it this way. You know what I'm saying? We'll still be on one accord, regardless if we're together or not. So yes, I pray about it, that I would love to have a great relationship with her. I just understand that we're not meant to be together.
Yeah. You have to understand your partner's communication style for sure. Yeah. Yeah,
that's a major key. That's a major key.
So, I'm scared to even ask this question, but so say your child's mom, right? Say she meets a dude, and they get pretty serious. How what's your stance on, like, her introducing the kid to her boyfriend, or significant other?
Her and I will have to have a conversation about that. We'll have to have some standards set in place for that. I'm not going to be that guy who's trying to block you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy in everything. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you have a relationship with it, whatever. Respect that that's my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be in y'all business, none of that. That's not my place. That's not my woman no more. You know what I'm saying? She's a great woman. She's a great queen. You know what I'm saying? That's how you respect her. I want you to treat her that way.
For sure. So you're not gonna bust her windows or nothing?
No, that's gonna man. That's somebody else's. That's for you, bro. Hey, bro, it's no. You know what I'm saying? It's no shade or anything. I love her. That's my dog. But we just didn't work out. But I want her to be happy with whomever she chooses to be with. I want him to be a great dude, though, because at the end of the day, if you guys are going to be together, you're going to be around my daughter. I need to know that you got some high standards. I need to know that you got some morals. I want to know, like, what you're bringing to the table, because when I'm not there, you have to be still teaching my daughter the right way. That's very important. I'm raising a queen. You know what I'm saying? And
so is there ever
that has to be in all perspective. Go ahead.
Is there ever a time limit? So, like, 3 months. At least let it be 3 months before you let some dude, like, meet my daughter. At least let it be 6 months before you let somebody meet my daughter.
Right.
Is it one of those situations? Or is it just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy who has two daughters. But his baby mom's is like, you know what I mean? He don't like it when, you know what I'm saying, she, like, meets a guy and just introduces, you know?
No, never that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because I don't want you, and just like with me, I got a daughter who I want to raise to be a queen. I want her to see that, daddy got all type of women. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with your mom. I don't want you to have guys in and out your life and in and out her life. So if he's serious and you want to take it to another level, then let's talk about it. But if it's just somebody that you, hey, I'm going on a date, we kicking it, we doing lunch, we doing dinner, whatever. All right, yeah, that's cool. But if it's serious, bring them around. If it's not, like don't play with my daughter's emotions. Don't play with, her future or how she sees like women should be treated or anything of that nature.
So would you want to meet the dude before he meets your daughter?
I feel like her mom has
the ultimate say, of course.
Yeah, she has the ultimate say. So when it comes down to it, out of respect, yes, let's talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If y'all gonna be serious, yes, let's have a conversation. I'm not trying to, give you the third degree, whatever.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is, hey, I respect you. Treat her right. Treat my daughter right, and me and you can have a cool relationship. I don't want to have no drama, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in y'all business. That's not what I'm doing. But her standards are high. I don't expect nothing less from her. So when it comes to picking a guy or moving on, whatever the case may be, like I trust it. She cares about our daughter. She's not gonna be just letting anybody, running out the house or anything like that. So she has sound judgment. So when it comes down to it, if she tells me somebody's serious, then of course, hey, I would like to meet him. We can chop it up, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Give you my blessing. Even if you didn't have my blessing, you still gonna do what you're gonna do. Grown folks gonna do what they're gonna do. So, it don't matter what I say. If you like it, if I like it or if I don't, you still gonna do what you want. I just want to be able to let you know like how I feel about the situation when it comes down to, our daughter. Yeah. So I'm not putting out like 3-6 months. But if you feel like you're ready to move on and you saying, hey, this is serious, this is the one, this is where I want to move forward with. All right. Sound judgment, man.
All right, man. That's hard, man. That's hard for me to even think about. Like, I'm thinking about like my situation, how hard marriage is, but to have, honey, what's popping? But to have a relationship where, you know what I mean, where you have to kind of co-parent, like it's layers to that shit. Like,
bro, it's so tough, bro. And I mean, I didn't envision life like this. But I mean, it just happens, right? I'm not perfect, so we'll put that out there. I'm not perfect, but I'm not good. Hey, we're running out of time on this podcast, so we ain't gonna go into that. But I didn't envision, being like this because my parents been together for 30+ years. You know what I'm saying? They've I've seen, ups and downs and things of that nature, but they still was able to fight through it. And we have 3 brothers, and my dad had a daughter before my mom. So to see that, and me and my sister are close, we're tight. But even then, to see the relationship that me and my brothers have, because we're all raised together under the same household. So now I got a daughter who's not raised in the same household, and now I mean you gotta, you do things differently than at your mama house that you do in my house.
Yeah.
You act differently. Y'all, all that is layers, like you're saying, layers. Yeah. And my daughter's only 1, so it's only gonna get.
So do you see yourself like settling down, wanting to get married and do that, or you like, man, you know what? I'm kind of turned off from all of this. I just want to just like, you know what I mean?
No, honestly, like I love to.
This really turned into like the Flint interview.
I have no idea. Wasn't the intent. You can jump off of me. I'm good on. But when it comes to marriage, yes, of course, I would love to be married. I would love to have a beautiful family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and Nova's mom just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but I learned at a young age that you don't have to be with somebody to be a great father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because my sister relationship with my dad, they the best. You know what I'm saying? They're the best. They have a great relationship. My sister was never raised with us. She used to come and visit us on the summers and things of that nature. But yeah. Hey, bro. No. So Eventually, yeah. I would love to get married, and I mean, I see great, relationships like you and KP. I seen y'all through college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where you guys are now, being a part of your wedding, seeing all of that, and I'm like, dang, that's love. That's what love looked like. I want some of that. I see my brother and his wife. You know what I'm saying? And they got a great relationship. They got a beautiful family. They really like teammates. And I'm like, dang, I want something like that. But there's some things that I know I got to work on to be in a better position to be somebody's husband. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just
like
part
what?
of the
What's
life.
something that you need to work on, bro? Kid Class, what's popping, bro?
Hey, Kid Class, man, yeah. One time for SSU. Who? So Lucy's over here trying to be in his bag. Hey, bro, I'm about to call you. What's that girl's name who Snoop Dogg was getting at? I'm about to call you her because you out here tripping, bro. We done with this interview. I'm about to walk off. You remember how R. Kelly was yelling and screaming? I'm done, bro. Done. Next subject. So, how about Michael Jordan? The last
when you
dance.
when you experience love yourself, you realize what you want, don't want, and would love in a partner.
Very much so.
That's the ending statement. That's it.
Hey, repeat that one more time so everybody heard it in the back.
Nah, we only got 6 minutes left. Let's go.
So Michael Jordan.
Yeah, documentary 5.
Going crazy.
I'm loving
it. So if you haven't checked it out, go to ESPN. Go ahead and look that up. They already did the first and the second series. Well, not the first and second episode. It's a 10-part episode. All right, 10-part series. They already did the first and second. Lucy.
Oh yeah, they did do the first and second.
They did the first and the second, man.
Dang, we watched 2 episodes.
Yes. And
I was sleepy as fuck the next morning too. I was
well deserved, bro. Well deserved. I
was tired as hell, but that joint was good, man. And you really like look at Jordan and be like, oh,
that's why.
Well, I don't think
that's why, bro.
I gotta not so. Matter of fact, we probably don't even have enough time for me to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't think Jordan is good as people make him be. I think that every 10 years, somebody comes out that's just like different from the old generation. They in that you gotta think Jordan was out here like in the 80s, like really out here crack epidemic, like just hooping on niggas. Everybody before him was like in the 70s with afros and shit and some high ass shorts and shit. Mm-hmm. So he came in to make that transition, you know what I'm saying? Retro type style. After Jordan, we got like AI, we got LeBron, we got like these new type of niggas that's on some shit. They drinking Gatorade every day, like they really on some ball and shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get better with time, man.
Right.
So I mean, he the GOAT. He the GOAT.
No matter what you going through, remember that better is possible. You gonna get through it, and you gonna look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.